I don't know. I don't know if I'm fit for this domestic life.
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. So I literally have you guys on my water bottle right now and I feel like you're gonna fall anytime soon. So let me hurry up and get this over with. Anyways, I just took a shower, but I got a package from Zara. I've been waiting for this package since yesterday. The marketers delivered. It came through the post office and I didn't get it until today. But in any event, we got the package, so I wanted to open it on camera to show you guys what I got. So I got 2 tops from Zara on sale. Alright, I know I look a little messy. I'm about to go to bed. It's the night time. I just took a shower, washed my hair, all of that, did my skincare, all that. But anyways, so this is the package. So I wanted to open it and let you guys see on camera what I got. First thing I must say, it's heavy as hell. Just 2 tops, but it's super heavy. Anyways, you know how Zara thing come packaged. So it comes in this little thing, they wrap it in this. One thing I can always give Zara, even though I hate them and I'm not really into them, their packaging is always top tier. I love how they package this stuff. These are 2 tops and they feel super heavy, so I guess it must be good quality. Oh, so I got a blue. You guys know I'm not really into color, but I got this blue top because I thought it was so classic, it was so timeless, and it would look so amazing. But before I get into it, let me get into the black one first. So first of all, out the package, the materials, they feel good. This is just something light for like maybe spring season or for the summertime, but this is it. I have to try this on. So I got this in a large. They were out of extra large. This value $79.90. This is ridiculous. But anyways, I got this for 15 bucks. Hello. So yeah, it's cute. It's a cute top. And the way how I'm gonna dress it, I need one of those long necklaces to wear with it. But it's just a cute sheer top. Hope you guys can see it. And as you can see, it's sleeveless. Material feel nice. And like I said, it's a classic piece. So that's why I got it. I'm gonna try it on to see how I like the fit. You can wear this with like jeans or like maybe like a trouser pants, you name it. I thought it was cute, so I got it. This is the star of the show and I'm looking at it right now and I'm in love already, and I didn't even pull it out yet. But look at this, you guys. First of all, look at this color. And then it comes with like a little gold thing right at the front. No, look at this top. It's so heavy. I knew it was gonna eat. I knew it. I knew it. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture and put it up to show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me move out a little bit. It has some details in the sleeve, and then it has the same detail at the bottom here. Look at that. This is such a classic piece. And then it have like gold thing on it right here, so you know you have to wear this with like gold jewelry. I have a trousers that can go with this. I love the blue. I love that it's oversized, and I love that this would be a nice piece for either the winter or the springtime or even the summertime. You can wear this with jeans, anything. This is so cute. Is this not cute? And the color is so rich and nice. Yeah, love it. Those are what I wanted to show you. I got those 2, and like I said, I just did my skincare. I washed my hair. I'm gonna do my hair, but I'm probably gonna work out tomorrow and on Friday, so I'm just gonna ask my mom to like cane row it for me, so whenever I'm ready to like do my quick weave, I'm good to go. I want to reach to the level of doing my hair to the point where people start asking, where did you get your hair done? Like, I'm practicing how to do my hair because I feel like, looking back on pictures, I feel like hairdressers here never get my hair done how I want them to get it done. So I'm gonna practice on how to do my hair or wear my hair, and that's about it. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next clip. I just want to show you guys that. But guys, this is the top. Look how cute this is, and the color is absolutely amazing. I have a pants to wear with it. The shade of the pants that I want to wear this with is a little bit off, but it is so cute. It's boxy, like I like it, and it's kind of oversized, but it's so cute. So this is the black one. Definitely should have gotten this in an extra large, but the sizes were done. But it's okay. I wanted it a little bit more looser, but it's okay. So this is what the back looks like. This is what the front is giving. So if I wear like one of those long necklaces, it's gonna be so cute. So yeah, this is like an everyday top that you can wear with like your jeans or a pants. I think I have a pants that I can wear with this, so that's good. Anyways, wanted to show you guys that as well. Oh, let me show you guys my pajamas. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see the foot part, but look at my butt now. I still walk with the Savior each and everywhere that I go. I not left on the most high. You walk with me. Hi guys, good morning. So I just woke up. I'm about to go do my workout, and I was just vibing to some reggae music because that's the mode that I'm into. I slept with my hair conditioner in my head last night because I'm gonna I'm gonna dye my hair. I washed my hair already, so I'm gonna dye my hair today, but I wanted to give it like a deep conditioner, so I slept in it. I'm gonna wash it out, then put the dye on, but that's after I do my workout and everything. So anyways, let's get it.
Say hi! Say hi! So we're gonna vibe out. That's all of my music today. So just sing along with the other words. Hey. To bring it back.
I thought I was done, but she be killing us. I had to pause. Oh, I have one more set in this round. Oh my God, I'm dying. So you've done a very rigid workout. It makes you contemplate life. Listen, don't get fat. Do not get fat, okay? Because trust me, even just to maintain my body takes a lot of work. Because even though I have fat on me, you know, at least it's not jiggly fat. And even just for that, it takes so much work maintaining that. So I'll just say to you right now, try your best not to gain weight, because if you're trying to take it off, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of sacrifice. I feel like we underestimate how much work goes into maintaining the body that you want for yourself. People like to come on this internet and make it seem easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially if you're getting up in age and you don't have the time on your hand. Imagine those women who have kids. And people want to talk about women gaining weight like it's something easy to maintain. First of all, I always feel like people who talk, especially men, who talk about women who gain weight, I feel like men like those are pedophiles. Why did I say that? Because all women are going to gain weight at some point in their life. Whether it's from hormones, whether it's from stress, whether it's from existing, you're going to gain weight. But I'm telling you, my ass got handed to me a while ago. I did my best though, and that's all that's good enough. So I just finished working out. I was gonna go to the fish market to buy a piece of salmon because that's what I feel like eating today. I'm gonna take my ginger shot. Little bit of cleaning up. I did laundry yesterday. I have laundry all over this living room because I had to like get them to dry, room temperature dry. I'm gonna have to like get those sorted out. I think we underestimate how much work goes into like just being physically fit. Well, if you do it, then you know, but if you're not like, you've not done it, or if you're getting into it, I want you to give yourself grace. I want you to be grateful for your body and what your body has overcome, or, you know, where it's at. You have to give yourself grace because it's not easy, especially being women of color. Nobody wants to talk about how survival mode caused a lot of us to be overweight, because even just to have 30 minutes a day to exercise, it's a lot. And I don't have children, and for me to be consistent, I have to do this check-in with myself. I can't think about it. I have to just get up and do it. And not everybody have that privilege. People have to actually plan their day. Sometimes you plan a day and it doesn't go as planned, so you're back to the drawing board. If you're not fat yet, don't get fat. And if you're in this space where you're trying to like lose weight, give yourself grace, because even just to maintain my body type, it takes a lot of work. For me to still be firm with fat on me, it takes a lot of work. Just my belly is my issue, and I'm not going to go to a surgeon to do anything, or at least not yet. But just give your body grace and do your best. That's all that's good enough, you know. But It takes a lot. And even the eating, like if you're gonna be on a strict diet, you're not gonna enjoy life, you're gonna be miserable. But always just take care of yourself and do the best you can while you're here, and enjoy yourself while you're doing it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But all I'm saying is that don't get fat, because it's a lot of work to take it off. People underestimate the woman's body because stress put weight on you, age put weight on you, you know, your bloodline put weight on you. It's so much. Like, I'm not gonna starve myself, and I'm not gonna take any weight loss injection, because the mode here is to have longevity with life. So I'm just chatting. I'm gonna go to the store. So yeah guys, I'll see you later. Look at my water bottle, isn't it cute? Hi vlog, welcome back. So today is Sunday, and while I feel like I would just rot in the bed today, I have to go make dinner. I don't know, well I don't know what's happening. I have my period. This morning I think I lost a lot of blood, so my body don't feel physically up to it. And when your metabolism is healing, makes you energetic. So I cannot lie down in the bed for the whole day like I used to do. I used to do it. Like if I don't feel like doing shit, then I won't. But these days I have to get up and move because my body is giving me the signals. So I just follow them. Anyways, I'm gonna move, but I'm still gonna feel lethargic. Because I can feel it in my body. I'm not stupid. And I think it's because I lost a lot of blood. But yeah, I'm going to make some coffee and see if that can boost up my energy. Even though I didn't really feel like drinking anything cold so soon in the morning. But I'm going to make an iced coffee because I bought some syrup. And I'm going to show you guys how I make my iced coffee. I'm going to make curry chicken today. I don't know if I'm fit for this domestic life, because sometimes I really don't want to do shit. But anyways, let's get my day started. Okay, so welcome back. So I'm gonna make my morning coffee. As you guys know, we need caramel to drizzle my cup, and I'm using this coffee. This is the Maxwell House instant coffee. It's very good, I like it. And then I have this syrup. This is salted caramel. I got a bunch of these syrups on Amazon for like 20 bucks. I got them on sale, and obviously you need a cup. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of honey, but I'm gonna show you guys how I make it. So yeah, let's get coffee making started. This kitchen is hot as hell. Guys, this is a little coffee station. We have a coffee and we have our syrups over here and my kettle. And you know, Biscoff, you have to have Biscoff with your coffee. Let's make this iced coffee, you guys. So I grab a glass along with my caramel syrup. I drizzle my cup with caramel. I love a lot of caramel into my coffee. So even when I go to Starbucks, I ask them for extra caramel drizzle around the cup. Anyways, I grab some ice, regular ice. Listen, this is no aesthetically pleasing video. So grab some regular ice from your freezer, pour some milk over that. Then you're going to use your instant coffee. 2 tablespoons is good for me, or less, or if you want, you can use more. Not for me. I will be jittery the whole freaking day with anxiety if I use more. A tablespoon of honey along with 2 tablespoons of my salted caramel syrup. And I think I put a little bit of salt as well. If you want, you can add a little bit of sugar, because sugar help it to froth even more. So then I take my froth and I just froth my coffee mixture before I pour it over my milk. Then I pour it over my milk whenever I'm satisfied. And then I take my creamer. I think the creamer is the same as the syrup, the salted caramel syrup. And I froth my creamer. You can froth it as thick as you want or whatever consistency you'd like. And I just pour that over it. Grab my caramel syrup again, because I love caramel, and I drizzle some on the top along with my Biscoff cookie. I crush up the cookie and then I just put a little bit on the top of it, and that's how I enjoy my morning coffee. Sometimes I have different ways of making this, but I sat and I thoroughly enjoy this. You can try it and let me know how you feel. So guys, I'm gonna show you how to make original authentic Jamaican curry chicken. The first step is to wash your chicken, and from the Caribbean we wash all our meats. All right, so wash your chicken with some vinegar and lime. Then you're gonna grab an onion, whether it's a large onion or a small onion. You can also use any sweet peppers, cayenne and thyme, whatever you have. I'm using what I have, which is just an onion. I'm not gonna fill this with aromatics because I'm showing you the authentic way. So you add your onion to your chicken. After you add your onion to your chicken, you're gonna drizzle it with some oil. I like to use coconut oil because it gives it a nice flavor. But you can use whatever oil you have, it's fine. Put some pimento seed on there. In the US they call these allspice. Yeah, put some on there with some salt, black pepper, garlic powder. Remember to put some garlic on there as well, Szechuan. I use what's that thing called, cayenne pepper. Then you're gonna add your curry powder. So you add your curry powder. If you have a scotch bonnet pepper in your house or any pepper, hot pepper, put some of it on there, but leave the seeds out. Don't put the seed on there because it's gonna be over spicy. Curry is supposed to be spicy. It's a part of the culture. If you don't like curry spicy, then I don't know, maybe you shouldn't eat it. Grab a potato, like an Irish potato, cut that up and put it on the chicken because it's gonna help with the thickness of the gravy of your meat. After you rub up everything, cover it and put it in your fridge. Leave it alone, let it soak. Grab your pot. After you finish soaking your chicken, take your coconut oil or whatever oil you have, put in the pot along with some curry seasoning. So you put the curry in the pot and you twirl it, or you scrape the pot so that it doesn't settle, and don't let it burn because your curry is gonna turn out brown if you let it burn. Then you're gonna add your chicken, but try to scrape off as much as the aromatics as possible, like your onion. If you use scallion, scrape it off and just put it in the pot. The reason why I do it this way is because I like it to have a nice little gravy. So the thing with chicken is that it makes its own water, so you want all of that spice to get familiar in the pot. So you see, I just start to like turn it over just to, you know, make them get familiar in the pot a little bit. Even if it's stick, that even is even better, because then if it's stick, then you get a lot more sauce than you bargain for. Anyway, this is the water from the chicken. You see, you didn't need to put any water in there, but because we have the aromatics to fry down and cook down, we'll add a little water to that and then we'll pour it into the pot of the chicken, right? You want to make sure you spread everything out so it cooks evenly. Cover your pot, leave it alone. Make sure it's not too high. Make sure it's at a decent heat so that your chicken can cook and cook properly. So you check it maybe every 10 minutes to see how thick you want your gravy. I could literally take it off at this point because I started eating here. I was hungry, so I started eating here. So you can literally take it off at this point, but where we're from, we like our gravy a little bit more thick. So I was showing you guys that you can eat it like this because I'm going to eat some, but I still cover it because I want the gravy to be a little bit thicker, right? So I leave it alone. I was showing you guys that I ate some corn with it, and after I finished eating and I came back, this is the texture of it. That's how you want your curry chicken to look. I hope you learned something. So guys, I just finished cooking and I'm editing this vlog right now because I want to put it up today. It's so hot inside. It seems like it's humid outside. And the heat is on, so I'm sweating. I had some of the curry chicken. It was so good. I had it with string beans and some corn. So that was so good. I hope you learned how to make some curry chicken. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. You can follow me on my socials. My Instagram is always on my screen. So yeah, it's your girl Nakisha. Thanks for sitting and watching, or moving and watching, whichever. And thanks for your love and support. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.